Biggest drug bust to date. Over 500,000 fentanyl-laced pills and countless other drugs seized from a home in Snohomish County.
They're just one of several agencies involved in this case, and you will not believe who's accused of dealing those drugs. A pastor. Fox 13's Alejandra Guzman has more on this shocking case from Everett. Allie.
Hannah, David, I can tell you that the apartment was filled with money, guns, and drugs that officials say were all unsecured and accessible to a 5-year-old who lived at that home. Now, the amounts were so large that they say a K-9 nearly overdosed from the exposure. Since several people have been arrested.
It looks like an ordinary, quiet neighborhood. But in one of these apartment complexes along Merrill Creek Parkway, several local and federal agencies say they seized more than 500,000 fentanyl-laced pills. Their investigation started in late 2022 as the Skagit County Interlocal Drug Enforcement Unit identified a drug trafficking organization in Everett. Thursday's bust is tied to Steve Parker, a man accused of living a double life. As you may recall, police say Parker was a high-level drug trafficker dealing fentanyl, cocaine, heroin, and meth. Court documents say he was running a drug house out of Tulalip. At the same time, people in Arlington knew him as a pastor who led a business helping people with addictions get housing and jobs. A search warrant executed says the drugs found inside the apartment were being redistributed as far north as Whatcom County. Deputies also found 10 kilograms of meth, 2.8 kilograms of cocaine, nearly a pound of heroin, over a pound of fentanyl powder, 6 guns, and over $250,000 with the help of 2 canines. Narcotic K-9 Soli is one of them. He was only inside the home for about 10 minutes, helping track down the drugs. 15 minutes later, an undercover detective found him unresponsive.
At that time, he quickly opened his kennel and was kind of patting at his face, trying to get him to wake up. He realized he needed to get Narcan.
Snohomish County Sheriff officials say it took 3 doses of Narcan to resuscitate K-9 Soli after being exposed to large amounts of fentanyl.
It also indicates to us just how potent fentanyl is, right? The smallest amount just coming in contact with it can cause an overdose.
Now tonight, Soli is recovering, but the Skagit County Sheriff's Office does say that this is their biggest bust yet. Just to put things into perspective, in all of 2022, they say they seized 350,000 pills, possibly laced with fentanyl. Today's surpasses that. Now, so what happened to that 5-year-old boy who lived in the home? Well, they were turned over to another parent after Child Protective Services was called. So far, investigators say for those people who were arrested, they're still pending prosecution federally. So, of course, this is a case that we're going to keep you updated both on air and online. For now, live in Everett, Alejandra Guzman, Fox 13 News.